Good morning. We're just plotting things out for the day. 8:07 a.m. We'll see how this goes. I just plotted out NQ. I saw a little trade on that. Now we're plotting crude oil. So let's just take a look at what's crude oil about. Looks like it's coming up and then way down. On the monthly chart, it should show some type of hammer. Okay, it's green, huge, and climax bar. And it's coming down. Now's a good chance for it to come back up and try to test this high. Usually at least it plays with it. At least it bounces. And I think it might have done that. Doesn't look like it has actually. I would be way more interested in buying at this zone. If you look at this entire area, that is solid buying for me, in my opinion, because look on the daily, that's excellent. It's just a problem with I don't know how far it can go into this. Right now it's right in the middle, so this is an excellent bottom. It's a good spot for a bottom, is what I'm saying. A bottom means it could probably break this high now. This is a weak distal line. It could probably break that high and come upwards into this dotted line. So targets are at probably sitting. You can have sitting at the breach of this high right away. Um, right away. So on the smaller time frames, does it look like a bottom? Let's look on the higher time frame. It's looking like it could have a bottom. It could go further into it. In fact, I'd put um, my zone probably from here. That's probably the zone that I'd pick at this point in time, so it can go actually lower into it. Because I like my zones sitting on the edge of free space. If you look at this daily picture, the zone is a split and it comes up. There's demands. Usually, in my opinion, there's demand right here because it's protecting this amount of free space all the way down. I do not look left of this. I could, but sometimes simple is easier for me. The distal line is sitting atop this broken high. I don't want that, to be honest with you, because I'm not familiar as trading like that, trading the previously broken highs. Like I'm not trading those at all. So, and that's my distal line, and I don't want it to come down, break the distal line, and then go up. So I want it to go up actually in my zone at my proximal line, kind of like what it is now, to be honest with you. So let's just look and see on the smaller time frames if it's setting up to go down more. This really doesn't look that good, to be honest. Doesn't this doesn't look like demand to me, but that's the smaller time frames. We'll see. Um, Sometimes if days go on so far down, it's already down 2%. Like it can continue, but then it reaches some like let's just stop. And that's what I would be asking for it to stop at that point. Demand is looking great. Right now would be a good time to buy crude oil. Just right there is a good area of demand. That's a good bottom. Oh, and it's already happened. See that? See it went up, formed a high, and they came down, entered in again, and came up all the way over there, break the high. Now I would not be entering long, that's for sure. This picture is going to pop like no other. It's going to go down. So, in my opinion, it's going to go down because it's already worked. I don't think it'll work again. So, I'll have my bets going lower and breaking that distal line. As you can see, it's already broken out here, but I can have a breakout of this low. And this is my high as my stop loss. My 1-to-1 risk reward is right here, and that's most I'll go for. You could go for a 3-to-1, say that'll break the whole thing, but I'm not certain that'll break the low. I'm just certain that'll break this distal line at this point. Um, I'm just certain that it'll break that distal line. So that's a 0.5 to 1. The most I can, it's a 0.75 to 1 for sure. So you can load the boat on a 0.75 to 1. That's fine with me. MCL short, let's see how wide this zone is. 0.15. This is a breakout late entry. 0.15. And I'm gonna double. I'm doubling because I gotta place the order. That's a CL short. That's just one contract to CL. Let's place the order quick. At the breach of this low, 87.39. One of them. Good. Now if it say it doesn't and form another bar, I kind of want to take a confirmation, but we're condensed. We don't have much free space to work with because I want to get out before that 1-to-1, to be honest with you, because that's kind of where orders go upwards. And I'm trying to win this trade. I try to win trades. You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do. So, we'll see about this one. We'll see. But I'm doubling because um, going for 0.75R. 0.75. It always never works. We'll see. It needs to break out before I actually enter the order. So let's go to gold. Higher time frame. Wow, it continues. It just continues lower. That's crazy. No, that's a weekly. Excuse me. So the daily is holding. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe a retracement, but not a bottom, in my opinion. No way. This is such a weak bottom, in my opinion. So maybe a little retracement back up to these zones. I don't think a retracement fully up to the red line up there. Maybe I think it'll continue lower, maybe into here. This is a good area. This is a good zone, in my opinion. Anything is possible, but yeah, we'll see. This is really quite the gigantic range, so I don't know what's going to happen. I think a retracement's valid, but it could happen tomorrow, not just today. Crude oil just printed that 5-minute bar, so I gotta get out of that trade. It's no longer valid. As you can see, it's green. Delete. Delete. That's fine with me. Totally fine with me. 15-minute. I like it. I'm just gonna chill on it. I think it's gonna go down, to be honest with you, but it's not showing any way that I can get in going down. Maybe this, but what are you gonna capture? I mean, that's just so small to get to a 1-to-1. There's better opportunities. Let's go back to gold. Let's see what the bottom is. The bottom looks pretty good, to be honest with you. Looks bullish. This looks like a stop loss to me. This would be a holding level creation. You can go long that. It depends on if you want to go long on the daily chart, because that will obviously draw up. So if you say this is just a good spot for it to stall. So I'm not bullish on that. There's other things to be bullish on. But hey, if it does break, I'm bullish. So it's kind of a bet you got to be willing to make. You want to go upwards. Do you think the day is going to pop? Let's look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart could easily break that. But it would form a pretty aggressive bottom at that point. That means these people on the... Yeah, but man, if this breaks the low, holy crap. That looks really aggressive down to the downside. I'm gonna go long here though, because I like this picture, and I like this 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 area right here. So I'm gonna go long here because it's the anti-breakout as well. Let's take a look at this. 2.8. I'm gonna say holding zone. I don't know, holding level creation. I don't know. I just need to get in long right now. 5 contracts of MGC. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 5 contracts of MGC. I'm gonna 840.6. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Okay, so we can either have a what was this trade anyways? There it is. There it is. The holding level creation. Um, no, the holding split. That'd be a holding split. That's awesome. Awesome trade, in my opinion. You could let this thing fly if you wanted to, but it's not actually that likely to break that daily high, so a 1-to-1 is pretty much more safe. I think this is the first trade. Yeah, I placed a few trades, but none of them filled. So this is the first trade of the day. 818. This is a 60-minute. Yeah, I gotta put my stop here at 38.6. I'm fine with this. 38.6. 5 contracts. I'm risking 4.7. I like it. 10-4-23. Oops, 10-4-23. I honestly like it. I think a 60-minute not protecting free space, X2, recency 1-2, magnitude 2-1. Those are usual. OE of 1. Any others? FA? No. Outside local this line? No. That's it. So yeah, this is a holding split. But generally, this is not a normal holding split because the recency is a 1-2. So I just not include those. Anyways, the furthest it goes, whatever. We'll see. What's one thing I was gonna do? Yeah, my target set. I'm gonna go for a 1-to-1. Guess I'll go to a 1-to-1. It's not looking good, no. Oh yeah, and I'll include 15-minute anti-breakout. And this was more like it's fine with me. Let's go to crude oil, back to crude oil. Yeah, bearish, excuse me. Absolutely bearish. Absolutely bearish at this point. Anything, really. Anything I can get going bearish, I'm in. There's just no way to get in. My goodness. I'm taking the breach of this bar then. This low. I don't know. I'll wait. That's bearish though. Gold doesn't look like it's coming back. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, it doesn't. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Nasdaq kind of cooled off. Yeah, it's coming down now. Yeah, we're waiting 8 minutes until open because there's going to be probably something going on open. Something that'll happen. Crude oil. Let's see if we can get in short somehow. And I could be wrong. It's just I think I see this, you know. Holy level creation here. But it's battling something else. Something I'm not aware of. So that's understandable. It means I'm just chilling on it. We'll see. Alright. Okay. La 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 la. Man, oh man. Don't know why it's pausing. No, there's nothing that I can do here. Absolutely nothing. There's a chance that I could sell at 2BB on this next one, which is could be really small range, which is good. So then I can get a big breakout or a big risk reward. That'd be one contract. So if this just wants to break low, I don't want that though. It could just break that low right now. But then it could easily come up and break that high. That's not a 2BB, man. I know you want to get in short, but you're forcing it at this point. You're just forcing it. It's just very bearish. Let's check the 60. Yeah, it's just very bearish. So yeah, let's see break. And my stop would be right here. That would be my stop. My target would be down here past this distal line. So, I mean, that's high risk reward, but it's risky. It's risky because it doesn't really show a topping tail whatsoever. It's just no retracement at all. And right here is the problem. Once it gets past these distal lines, I think it would cruise all the way down. We'll see. And look, it goes. It goes. It goes. Man, I knew it. But it's so risky to do that. And it goes. Now I think it'll definitely break this distal line, in my opinion. Definitely. And with really no risk at all. I mean, you're talking you got in at the break of this low. This is your box, man. That top box. That's small. That's one, two, three, four. Probably 5 to 1 if it breaks this distal line. That's quick. Quick 5 to 1. It's all right. That's all right. And there it goes. Breaks. Targets would be hit. Darn. There it goes. Boom. Targets would be hit. Alright. If it continues, actually, then I'd be bullish at this low. But I don't like doing that at the breach of this 8:30 open because it's about 3 minutes. So we're just going to wait. gold get stopped out yet? No, gold's not stopped out yet. Really close to getting stopped out here. But it's chilling. We'll see. Maybe 830 can help me out. Yeah, crude oil just blew past that. Now it's coming back. I think it's just really, really, we're waiting for volatility at 830. Alright, so that's a trading day. Trading pre-market session.